Yo, what's going on? So, I started doing these Charlotte videos in 2020, right? And, during the whole virus thing. And, there were people that really flocked to these videos that I was doing, I started out doing, the videos, and they were called A Tour Around Charlotte. And those videos, I went through different parts of Charlotte and showing you all, just overall Charlotte and what it has to offer. And then after that, I did house reviews, I've done some of everything, and during those times, what I'm saying, up until now, I still get DMs of people wanting to move here, specifically single black women, with a son or a daughter, or, it may be two children. I've never, as of yet, to have heard, someone DM me and say, I'm moving here with 4 or 5 kids, you know what I'm saying? And throughout the years that I've gotten these DMs, from single black women, I try, to reply and respond to them, and answer their questions. Questions are really basic, how is the, schools down there, the cost of living, jobs, etc. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I realized about, single black women, actually wanting to come here is that they're single. And they want to move here, and they want to be able to date. They want to be able to move into different areas where it's decent and it's safe. And oftentimes I've given them what they needed. You know what I'm saying? I've told them, yeah, you know what? Valentine's is a nice area if you can afford it, this, and that, and so forth. Now it's to the point where I have to be just painfully obvious. I have to speak the truth. This is where tough love comes in. So, from now on, if a single black woman with children DMs me and asks me about Charlotte, I'm going to tell them, find you a man. That plain and simple. Now I know, I'm gonna catch the heat for this. I know it. Because, you can't tell people what to do. But at the end of the day, it is not safe anywhere for a single black woman, especially with children, to live in the United States. Straight up. It's not safe for any single woman with children to live in the United States by themselves, by theirselves. Excuse me, it's not. Just last night, they had a shooting in North Charlotte. No. Last night they had a shooting in West Charlotte. The night before they had a shooting in North Charlotte. Haven't you all heard about the femicide? Shanquella Robinson and her friends that plotted against her, took her down to Cabo, New Mexico, and ended her life. And now those same friends that did what they did to her are back in Charlotte. And what they're saying is New Mexico is going to try to prosecute one of the friends. But if the FBI here in the United States doesn't find concrete evidence, they're not going to hand over Shaquilla's friend, allegedly the one that ended her life, over to the New Mexican government, New Mexico government. So therefore, if that doesn't happen, guess what? Somebody got away with murder. 2 months ago, they found a female in East Charlotte, DEAD. Last time my mother heard from her is her telling her mother, the deceased female, telling her mother that she was out on a date. I don't know what you women think. I don't know what are y'all thinking these days. Shit is not safe. It is not. If you don't have friends, family, wherever you're trying to relocate to, I suggest that you don't relocate. Because it's real in America. Straight up. And due to contrary belief, men are stronger than women. And a man can take advantage of you. So when you going out on dates and you think it's all safe because it's online and I can see his credentials and what he's about and this and that and so forth, and I can look up it, I can find his first name and his last name and look up his criminal record and all the rest of that stuff, that's not saying anything. That's not saying nothing. This is the reason why I know I couldn't be young in this type of climate and doing what you all are doing, dating online and all of that stuff. Like, I'm traditional. I'm so-called, quote-unquote, old-fashioned. I gotta meet somebody. Like, I gotta be introduced to someone that knows, you know what I'm saying, that knows you. Somebody has to, in other words, what I'm saying is, somebody has to introduce me to you in order for me to get to know you. Somebody has to know, I have to know somebody that knows you. Or I have to be in a situation where it's kind of like a decent area and environment that I met you at, like at Target or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in aisle 3 or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm searching for paper towels or paper, toilet tissue or something. And I just tap you on the back and we just start talking and stuff. And you're like, well, I normally come here and this and that. And then I'm like, yo, I normally see you all the time here. Some shit like that. But other than that, online dating? Stop DMing me, asking me what good areas they are to live in Charlotte, because I'm going to tell you, find you a man. That plain and simple. Don't tell me you don't need no goddamn man, because you do. You do. And there are some good men out there. Because men are here. We're here to protect you all. For real. And let me tell you something. It's not even safe. Listen, I wouldn't harm a fly. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, I can tell that you all will just fall for anything. Why? Because you DM me and you give me your whole spill. You know I could just use your information. You know I can just go to somebody else and be like, yo, man, I'm going to set this broad up. I'm going to have her come down here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to act like I'm taking her around a tour. And then, we going to get at her. You don't even know me and you telling me all your business. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I wouldn't harm you, but I'm telling you that I can tell that you all are gullible and just open, you know what I'm saying, and not really thinking. When you all DM me telling me your business or where you live at right now, how much you willing to pay for rent, how many children you have, including a dog, like, come on. You don't know me. And you're willing to give me your information without me even asking you. You gotta be. See, this is the reason why you need a man in your life. Because a man would tell you, don't tell that man your business. Don't DM that dude. Because you don't know him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Look at his videos. And he does seem like he's a trustworthy person. It does seem like he's this and that and so forth. But we don't know this person. Matter of fact, let me ask him. Let me DM him. Straight up. But I get this all the time. And I had to dedicate this video to single black women because that's who's DMing me. Straight up. Now, I do have some white women every now and then DMing me. But they're basically telling me, hey, you know, my boyfriend and I, or I'm engaged, or my fiance, or this and that and so forth. Most of the time, it's single black females with children. And then you're telling me, yo, you know, I got this amount. For an example, I can afford, let's say, $1,400 a month. I'm like, well, what do you think you're gonna live at? You can get a 1-bedroom for $1,400 a month. In a hood, that's hood prices. I'm not lying, that's my word. That's hood prices. You want to stay in a hood? Other than that, you staying in places like Ballantyne, South Park, Still Creek, Huntersville. These are good areas. You paying anywhere between $1,800 to $2,500 a month. And then y'all are not telling me, like, yo, listen, I've done several videos about, like, yo, how to be safe in Charlotte if you're a female. Ain't nobody telling me, like, yo, this is what y'all are not telling me, yo, you know, or asking. Listen, do y'all have a gun range down there? Cause you know I'm about that pew life. 2A. Stay dangerous. Nah. So y'all just la coming down here thinking shit is sweet. Ain't nothing sweet about Charlotte. Yo, this is my word. I'm just gonna put it out there like that, straight up. This is real. I think that some of you all think Charlotte is sweet because it's named after a queen. But it's not sweet down here. It's just not. Straight up real. That's real talk. You know, and I can't stop you all from coming down here. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't give you all information and knowledge about, you know what I'm saying, Charlotte, you're going to get it somehow, some other way. You're going to do what you want to do because you're a grown-ass woman. But at the end of the day, it's not safe. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all coming down here with dogs. Yo, let me tell you something. I would at least respect you all if you were coming down here with pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds. You know what I'm saying? Those type of dogs. Not them toy poodles. Not them genetically modified dogs. Straight up. Them little toy poodles that you could just kick and... It's not safe, man. It's not safe. It's not safe for you all. It's not safe for you all anywhere. I have daughters. And I'm telling you, this is my word. My daughters have, when they get older, they got 3 options. One is they could be roommates with their siblings. You know, if they want to move out. 2 is, if they move out, they're going to college. And even going to college is somewhat not safe. But at least you're on the college campus and you're around other females. You're going to be in a female dormitory. Well, some of them are unisex. And the third one is if you get married. That's the only options. Now, I know I can't hold them back, but at the end of the day, yo, women, you know, I know that society is catering to you all now. They have the chic economy, you know what I'm saying? And the movies are catered towards you. There's products and all of that stuff. Like by 2030, they're projecting that, you know what I'm saying? Morgan and Stanley is projecting that damn near half of the population of females between the ages of 25 and 44 will be unmarried without children. And they will be making as much and a little bit more than men will. I understand that. It's still not safe. Straight up. Especially in Charlotte. And I'm about to do a video about New York. New York, y'all are wildin'. Y'all pushing people. Oh my God, y'all are pushing people onto the train tracks and the subway? $1.50 people on the subway? Women are found in trash cans, decapitated. Yo, how in the world women out there, single black women out there, how in the world are you not in fear of your life? I'm not trying to scare you. This is just, everything that I'm saying is factual. I understand. I understand some scenarios. I'm going to give you a scenario. I understand it. If I was a female, I would probably do that too. You know what I'm saying? The one scenario is, or example is, yo, you know, my family here ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, my baby daddy, he ain't about this. You know what I'm saying? And I just want a clean new slate. I want to move somewhere where I don't have to deal with none of the nonsense and this and that and so forth. I get it. But please, I'm asking you, find you a friend in Charlotte. Move with someone that you can trust, that cares about you as much as you care about them. But don't move down here by yourself and don't know anybody, and then you gotta go out to date to get friends, and man, that's ugly. I'm telling you, that's ugly. That's ugly. In other words, it gets ugly. Cause y'all talk. Y'all talk. I just moved down here. You know what? How long? Yo, you want me to break it down to you like that? You want me to play the bad guy? Well, I just moved down here. How long you been down here for? I've been down here for like about a week. Oh, you got any family? Oh, you don't have any family down here? Oh. So like, what area you live in? Well, you know, I stay in the Valentine area. Oh, okay. That's nice. Like, where about? You know, Johnston Road? Because I'm familiar with that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can pull information out of you without you even knowing. One day you driving, you don't know anybody, you dropped off your children at school, you're in Charlotte, your car breaks down, who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Oh, well, I don't need no man. I got AAA. Okay, AAA comes. That's still a man that's going to change that tire. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, I had a dead battery a couple times, and I had, you know, about 2-3 females come and, you know, charge my shit up. But I've never had a female change my tire. And even within changing my tire, let me tell you something. I caught a flat tire. This was like last month on 77. It was early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Rush hour. Cars back, going down. Right, I'm straight up, like right where 77, right where Carowinds is at. Right? This has had to be like about 7 something in the morning. So it took AAA about an hour and some change to get there. You understand? And I'm telling you, I was a little nervous. I have my joint on me. Cause you don't know. AAA is not like they hire any and everybody. Like the dude that came, he had a regular car. You know what I'm saying? His butt crack was showing. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no professional. But you just never know. Let me tell you something. Pretty Ricky and I, for those that look at my videos, you know who Pretty Ricky is. You know what I'm saying? Even with Pretty Ricky, we're men. And I still check up on him and he checks up on me. If he hasn't heard from me within 2 to 3 weeks, he'll text me, yo, everything all right, fam, all right? You all right? And we're men. That's real talk. Women, this is tough love. Straight up. I'm not telling you to open your legs up and become a whore and this and that and so forth for any kind of man and this and that. I'm just telling you that you gotta have some type of connections. You can't just move anywhere. This is not 1988. You know what I'm saying? This is not the 80s. This is definitely not the 90s. This is 2023, not 2022, because a little over a month, it'll be 2023. And I'm telling you, there are over 80,000 black women missing in America. And I'm telling you, some of those black women that are missing, I'm not saying it's their fault, but I am telling you that they had that I don't need a man mentality. And somebody took them. They disappeared. Sex trafficking goes on in Charlotte and Atlanta. If you don't believe me, look it up. When y'all women talk about something, you know, and I'm dating, I'm dating too. And haven't you learned your lesson? You're a single female with a child. Get your mind right first before you start reopening up your legs. I'm not trying to be funny, and I know I'm gonna lose female subscribers, in particular single black female subscribers, but I'm telling you the truth. Straight up. Get your priorities right. Real talk. Next time, this is my word. This is my word. Next time a single black female with children, or a single black female, period, with or without children, DMs me or ask me questions in the comment section of any of my videos on this channel, I'm gonna say, and the question is, excuse me, what good areas, you know what I'm saying, do you think or you suggest that I should live in or look at in Charlotte? I'm gonna be like, it's called, take this down now, it's called Find You a Man Avenue. That's the area that you need to move to. That's real talk. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you who to date and who not to date. Who to get with or who not to get with, or who to marry or who not to marry. That's not my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I'm overstepping my boundaries. But I really do think that you need a man in your life. At least someone that you could just depend on, that can call you while you're in Charlotte and you don't know anybody and say, yo, you all right? I was just checking in on you. That's it. I'm so tired. I'm going to end it with this. I'm so goddamn tired. I want to name names. I swear, goddamn it, I want to name goddamn names. I'm so tired of these black females that have these channels that talk about Charlotte. And they single and they're young and they talk about, oh, I went to Uptown today, and then, you know, I went to this boutique, and then I went to South Park Mall, and then they show, you know, when they're hanging out and this and that and so forth. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This shit ain't sweet out here. It's not. If you want to be hard-headed, that's fine. I'm going to give you a solution. You don't need no man. You're still going to move down here. Go to a gun range. And please go through the proper procedures in order to carry and conceal a firearm. Take up some type of fighting classes, MMA, something where if somebody run up on you while you're single with kids living in Charlotte, you can take them down. That's all I got to say, man. I love you. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. Straight up. But if you haven't learned anything, I'm gonna say her name, Shanquila Robinson.